Hello, my friends. I've never seen The Sixth Sense. Sixth Sense. I should have done vocal warm-ups before this one. Red leather, yellow leather, Sixth Sense. Whew, okay. Anyways, I've never seen this film. How is that possible, you might ask? I do not know, considering I'm pretty sure this is a cultural icon. I'm pretty sure this is a classic. But yes, this of course stars Bruce Willis. This is described as a horror/mystery. Came out in 1999, directed by M. Night Shyamalan. How did I not know that? Maybe I did loosely know that. Okay, so we could be in for one. His other horror stuff I've been too scared to watch. I know he has Split, Trap, Glass. Like, he's really popping off in the genre, and I've just been honestly a little bit too scared to watch any of the other stuff that he's done recently, but I absolutely love The Village. I know it's one of his older ones as well, but that is that described as horror as well? I don't know how you would describe that. Mystery, I guess. I maybe psychological. I love that movie, and it freaks me the frick out. Low-key, I watched that in 8th grade English class for some reason. I'm not sure why we were doing that, but it freaked me the frick out. So, holy frick, shoot. Now my trajectory has been altered now that I know a little bit maybe of what I didn't know this was. Okay, well, I'm excited now. Holy frick, hype. Okay, well, anyways, here's a classic that I've just never seen that I can finally get cultured and cross this one off of my list. So happy Reactober, my friends. I think Aliss, actually. Shout out Aliss, my queen, if you are watching this. I believe it is Aliss who requested this one. And yeah, I'm hoping maybe that this can pump the brakes a tad bit, because I'm not gonna lie, I woke up this morning and I was feeling it. I'm feeling it. That same kind of dread that I had last October. At first I thought I was doing okay. No, I woke up today and I was like, we cannot let the spooky season go by without celebrating. So let's jump back in and cross off a cultural icon off our list, shall we? Oh my god, this has Toni Collette? Oh, y'all, we're about to cook. We're in for a treat. The horror queen. I did not know. You got a ghost in your basement, girl. You feeling a chill? That's the demonic spirits.
It's getting cold. Recognition of his outstanding achievement in the field of child psychology.
We should hang it in the bathroom.
This is an important night for us. Finally, someone is recognizing the sacrifices you've made. They're also saying that my husband has a gift. I believe what they wrote is real.
Check your house, y'all. Oh, nightmare. Worst effing nightmare. Oh, that. What the F? WTF?
Hannah, don't move. Don't make a sound. You've broken a window and entered a private residence. You don't know so many things. You know why you're afraid when you're alone?
What do you want?
What he promised me! What would he promise?
Oh my God.
Don't you know me, hero? You told me I was having trouble coping with my parents' divorce. Now look at me! Just give me a minute to think. I waited 10 years for you! Some people, they call me freak. Vincent Gray. I do remember you. You failed me. You failed me! Vincent, I'm sorry if I didn't help you. You just give me a chance.
Oh my, what an intro. Oh my god. The next fall, Okay. Okay. I didn't know. Of course, I should have known. M. Night Shyamalan's work all pertains to, like, a lot of it takes place in the Philly area, and that's where I'm from. Oh, another child of a divorced family. Dude, you're still taking on patients? I would, that sucks. He got that recognition / award and, literally had the worst possible experience you could as a therapist. I would, retire.
It's okay, Cole. My name is Dr. Malcolm Crowe. We were supposed to meet today, but I missed our appointment. Sorry. Noticed your eyeglasses. They don't have any lenses in them.
They're my dad's.
What were you talking about with your soldiers when I came in?
De profundis clamo ad te domine. It's called Latin. Are you a good doctor?
I used to be.
I'm gonna see you again, right?
If that's okay with you. It's me.
Wait, frick, that's why she was cold in their basement. There was the draft coming in from their frickin' broken window. And I thought it was ghosts. I mean, still could be. Latin. How the heck would a child know that? Like, I feel like I would have not continued taking patients if I were him. Or maybe I just would have pivoted in a different niche. Like, how's he still doing all this? No more huskies, y'all. No more. Not after the thing.
Cole. Oh, honey, you got the spots. Something you were looking for, baby?
Pop-Tarts.
Has he done this before?
Hey, Mama. Anything bad about me?
Hey, look at my face. I was not thinking something bad about you.
Are there ghosts? Because that was not a child's handprint. That was a fully formed man print.
Hey, Freak. How'd you like that arm around the shoulder bit?
He's also been nicknamed Freak. The same as the...
How was your day?
I was picked first for kickball teams at recess. Everybody lifted me up on their shoulders and carried me around cheering.
In that case, I am going to make you some triangle pancakes.
She didn't be like, hey, your doctor's here. Huh?
Want to sit? Want to play a game? It's a mind-reading game. What I say is wrong. You take one step back. If you reach the door, you can go. When your mother and father were first divorced, your mom went to see a doctor like me, and he didn't help her. So you think I'm not going to be able to help you. You have a secret, but you don't want to tell me. You're a good student. You've never really been in any serious trouble.
I drew a man. Got hurt in the neck by another man with a screwdriver. I don't draw like that anymore.
I don't know what you're thinking now.
Just thinking, you're nice.
Why is he not having verbal conversations with anyone but this kid? Somebody say something to him.
Can't seem to keep track of time. And I didn't have a very good session today. They're both so similar.
She's not acknowledging him, like...
I know that I've been a little distant. I know that it makes you mad. I just...
Happy anniversary.
He's not... Nothing's adding up. He Nobody's addressing him other than the kid.
She doesn't look at me like everybody else, and I don't want her to. I don't want her to know that I'm a freak.
You are not a freak. Okay?
Go Birds! Oh my god.
Do you know what free association writing is, Cole? You don't look at what you're writing or think about what you're writing. You just keep your hand moving. Words and thoughts start coming out that you didn't even know you had in you. Feelings you had deep inside of you. Have you ever done any free association writing, Cole?
Yes.
What did you write?
Upset words.
I want you to think about what you want to get out of our time together.
Instead of something I want, can it be something I don't want? I don't want to be scared anymore.
He's got some ghostly spirits.
Philadelphia is one of the oldest cities in this country. A lot of generations have lived here and died here. Can anyone guess what this building was used for 100 years ago? Yes, coal.
They used to hang people here.
Cole, this building was a legal courthouse. This whole building was full of lawyers, lawmakers.
They were the ones that hanged everybody. I don't like people looking at me like that. Stop it! You're a stuttering Stanley. You shouldn't look at people. It makes them feel bad.
How did you...
Stop looking at me! Stuttering Stanley! Stuttering Stanley!
Stop, you freak!
It's like something just came over him.
I don't want to talk about anything right now.
Okay. Observe. Magic penny. But I do my little magic shaking. Right there in the vest pocket. I do another little shake. And right back in the left hand where it started.
You just kept the penny in that hand the whole time. I didn't know you were funny. Then you do the magic shake. That's stupid. It's stupid. I want my penny back.
There's someone out there. Open this door, please. Come on. Open this door and I'll break through it and grab you.
Darren, check it out.
Dad made me invite him.
No, they're gonna shove him in that thing, aren't they? They are gonna shove him into that little crawl space. Oh my god. And it's like he can sense historical ghosts. Oh my god, Mom, save him. What evil, awful, effed up children? Don't coddle your treacherous children.
The test would indicate he did not have a seizure.
Hey, is that M. Night Shyamalan?
Cuts and bruises on your son.
You think I hurt my child?
Mrs. Sloan over there? She's a social worker with the hospital.
Something was happening to him, physically happening. Something was very wrong.
A ghost was getting to him.
Once upon a time, there was this young prince. He got his driver, and they started driving a lot, and this was a very long trip.
Dr. Crow, you haven't told bedtime stories before.
Not too many, no.
Tell me a story about why you're sad.
I'm not supposed to talk about stuff like that. Once upon a time, there was this person named Malcolm. He worked with children. And then one night he found out that he made a mistake with one of them. And he can't stop thinking about it. He can't forget. Ever since then, things have been different. He's not the same person that he used to be.
Yeah, I think things have been real different. I don't know.
And Malcolm decides to try and help this new boy. Be like helping that other one, too.
I want to tell you my secret now. I see dead people walking around like regular people. They only see what they want to see. They don't know they're dead.
see them?
All the time.
They don't know they're dead.
We stay here till I fall asleep.
My God, why is it always poor children? Why is it that children are more... And the marks on his body. That was not on his neck. I don't think he just sees... I think it's... That's all the marks on his body. It's like what we saw in The Conjuring. Oh my God, the spirits were like bruising and beating up the mother.
Hi, this is Lindsay, Cole's mom. I'd like to talk to you about your boy and his friends keeping their goddamn hands off my son.
Yeah, freaking get them, but they did not do that. They didn't,
Mama?
No. Dinner is not ready.
He's got the same marks as her, but Oh my God, this poor kid.
Cole, I was really interested in what you told me at the hospital. I'd like to hear more about it. Cole? Something up there? I don't see anything.
Sometimes you feel it inside. You ever feel the prickly things on the back of your neck? And the tiny hairs on your arm? You know when they stand up? That's them. It gets cold. Please make them leave.
I'm working on it.
Oh, that just gave me a chill. It's a shame he lives in Philadelphia. I was gonna say, he's seen a lot of historical ghosts, and yeah, there's definitely a lot of history there.
I saw what was in your bureau drawer when I was cleaning. Got something you want to confess? The bumblebee pendant? Why do you keep taking it?
Oh, I thought she was talking about the...
So did you move the bumblebee pendant? God, I am so tired, Cole. I'm tired in my body. I'm tired in my mind. I've been praying. Looks like we're just gonna have to answer each other's prayers. Did you take the bumblebee pendant?
No.
Go!
I really thought she was talking about the journal that she found with all of the violent scribblings.
Hey, come on. I'll show you where my dad keeps his gun. Come on.
Ah! What the? Whoa, 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 whoa! Holy pump the brakes a second.
If you're not very bad, can I sleep in your bed tonight?
Baby, why are you shaking? Tell me. Oh, please.
Oh, that's so tough.
It's timeless.
Got anything a little plainer?
Plainer. I think maybe when people own things and then they pass away, part of themselves gets printed on those things.
What's this?
Happy birthday.
No, this is too much.
I mean, she's still wearing her wedding ring.
Out of your Christmas bonus.
What do you want more than anything?
I don't know. I want to be able to talk to my wife again. Like there was no one else in the world except us.
Alright, fishy. Something is fishy.
I can't be your doctor anymore. I'm going to transfer you. I know 2
Don't
psychologists.
fail me. Don't give up. You're the only one who can help me. I know it.
Someone else can help you.
You believe me, right?
I don't know how to answer that, Cole.
How can you help me if you don't believe me? Some magic's real.
Do you know why you're sorry about that, Vincent. I hope I didn't leave you alone too long. Vincent, why are you crying?
You won't believe.
Is that also Latin?
Running around? You wigging out?
Didn't you realize that Vincent
You know what?
had
I don't
ghosts?
know what Maria means. What do you think these ghosts want when they talk to you?
Just help.
That's right. That's what I think too. But I think I might know a way to make them go away.
What if they're just angry and they just want to hurt somebody?
I don't think that's the way it works.
How do you know for sure?
Hey!
Like, nobody else is noticing it or addressing it. Like, I'm sorry. I do not think he is of this world. He has not had a single interaction with anybody who is not the child, the kid. This poor freaking kid. Oh, frick that. Oh, God, no. Oh, he's taking the advice, so he's actually gonna help the girl. Oh.
I'm feeling much better now. Do you want to tell me something?
Wait, what the was he seeing the ghost of a child who has just died? And now they're rolling up to her funeral?
I just can't imagine a child being in bed for 2 years.
I just heard the little one is falling ill now.
What, y'all?
Excuse me, mister. Are you Kira's daddy? She wanted to tell you something. Would you like to dance?
Huh? Oh. Holy freaking frick. Oh my god. Oh my. Literally killed their own child.
Tammy's mom called.
Oh my mother of holy murderer. Holy crazy murderer. Look at it. Oh my.
You were keeping her sick.
Well, he used his demons for good. Poor kid.
That's enough.
Solved a literal murder.
They're calling for the stable boy. Who were you talking to?
What the
Just practicing my lines.
He's scared of him.
me this part, Mr. Cunningham.
There was a terrible fire in this section of the theater. They rebuilt the whole thing.
Yeah, I know. Only he who is pure of heart can take the sword from the stone. Let the boy step forward.
Oh, this is so symbolic. It's like he's claiming his own power. Oh my god. Why do I want to cry? He deserves that. I did not think this was gonna end on such a happy note.
I thought you were really great in the play, Cole.
Really?
Yeah.
I got an idea how you can talk to your wife. Wait till she's asleep. Then she'll listen to you, and she won't even know it. I'm not going to see you anymore, am I?
I think we said everything we needed to say.
Maybe we can pretend like we're going to see each other tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow, Cole.
Jesus.
Jeez, I hope nobody got hurt. You're mad I missed the play, aren't you?
I'm ready to communicate with you now. Tell you my secrets. You know the accident up there? Someone got hurt. A lady.
Oh my god, but you can see her?
Standing next to my window.
Cole, you're scaring me.
Oh my,
You
oh.
scare me too sometimes.
You see ghosts, Cole?
They're the ones that used to hurt me. You think I'm a freak?
I would never think that about you. Ever.
Grandma says hi. She says she's sorry for taking the bumblebee pendant. She just likes it a lot. She said you came to the place where they buried her. Asked her a question. The answer is every day.
Do I make her proud?
Oh my god. I think get him a real therapist, because this one I don't think is real. I'm putting it in. I'm putting my wager in. He's not. He has had no interactions with any other person. His wife is dating another man. Like, let her move on. No, let her move on. Maybe Cole was here to help you. Let her go. Let her go.
I miss you.
I miss you too. I didn't leave you.
Is what I ring?
I see people.
Yup.
They don't know they're dead.
Holy shnikes. It was Cole who helped him because he didn't know.
You see them?
They only see what they want to see.
Oh, what do you do though if you're a ghost and you thought you were living? He was just walking around living his life. Oh my god, that explains, because all the other ghosts, we've seen their wounds. We've seen their cause of death. He's always been wearing a big bulky jacket. He just had one little tiny bullet hole. Oh my god, it was on his back! We never see his back! He always had a freaking trench coat on!
It doesn't even hurt anymore.
Oh my god,
I think I can go now. Just needed to do a couple things. I needed to tell you something. You were never second. Ever. You sleep now. Everything will be different in the morning.
Good night, Malk.
Good night, sweetheart.
what happens though? If you're a ghost, where do you go? Oh, that is just... I was freaking wondering because, okay, he had not a single interaction or conversation with anybody other than Cole, other than this kid who literally confesses that he can see and communicate with dead folks who don't even know they're dead. Like, the flags were there, and so then every ghost we see, the skull, the bullet wound, the burn victim, the hanging victims, every other ghost that we see, you can see their cause of death. He had a trench coat on every time. We only ever, saw him from here up. It was his back. We never see his back. He always has a coat on. He always had a coat on. It was fall. Oh my God. That... Okay, like, I started to suspect it, but I was like, I need the confirmation. Every other ghost that we see you can see the visible what took their life. We knew he got shot, but it's like he's not bleeding, like, profusely bleeding or anything. None of his clothes, like, even with a jacket on, you can't see, like, you would think there would be blood everywhere, but it was his back. It was his back. Jeez. No, oh my god. No, like, yeah, yes, he helped Cole, but Cole helped you, dude. Cole helped you see the darn freaking truth. Oh my god. Alright, here's my question though. Why is it always kids? Why is it that children have, I don't know, they are in tune with the paranormal? Okay, and listen, I'm just gonna disclaim, I don't know, watching stuff like this for me, I don't know whether I believe in ghosts or not, or spirit. I genuinely, literally have no clue. I do not have an answer. I don't know. I don't even know what I believe, and I've accepted the fact that I might not ever have a grasp on whether I have a firm, definitive, yes, I believe in ghosts, or no, I don't. I genuinely don't know. Part of me believes, the paranormal and all of that stuff is just, it's fictitious, but like, there is something about children. I mean, maybe that's also a Hollywood, cinematic concept. Why children see ghosts and adults don't. Like, okay, what's the source here? Why are children more sensitive to spirits? It's the purity of their energy. Children function at a higher level of consciousness than their adult counterparts at an expanded level of consciousness. Okay, holy frick! Like in the movie The Sixth Sense. Children are good mediums because of their purity of energy, and the benevolent energies from the other side might try to communicate with you through them. Kids are much more susceptible to ghost sightings because they have heightened awareness compared to most adults. Like, yeah, I just don't, maybe there is, why there might be, I don't know. I've never experienced anything like that. It is interesting, though, when he's describing to Malcolm this experience of whenever you get chills or you get those tingles, like the hair on the back of your neck stands and you can feel it down your spine. That is them trying to communicate with you. Every time you get a chill, is that something? And they do so. There is this theme, this commonality, at least within the Hollywood versions of it all, that, ghosts, their presence, it brings a chill in the air and whatnot. I don't know who's to say. Like, my inclination is to be like, no, ghosts aren't. Like, that's kind of how I just don't really believe in much, so I don't know. But I don't know, like, ghosts and paranormal spirits, communication, and whatnot from the afterlife or beyond, like that. I guess I enjoy these types of movies because I don't know what I believe, and this explores that and explores why is it children, and it's an interesting concept to introduce that it's not necessarily something to be terrified of. They're trying, they have unfinished business. They need closure, and perhaps that is why a ghost is haunting you. That's what they are trying to communicate and reach out to you, and it might seem like this kind of malicious intent, but in actuality, they need something from you, the living. You have to help them in some way. I thought that was an interesting, holy frick, that he was able to frickin' solve that murder, essentially, of the mother poisoning her own children. And as he was saying, his grandmother having still, things that she wants to say from beyond to her daughter, his mother. Like, oh, that's gonna make me almost emotional. Like, that scene between the two of them was so freaking powerful. Just him being able to share his truth. Because that is a crazy concept. Also, yeah, like, if you are a child, you understand that most grown-ups probably don't believe in that, which is maybe why, like, ghosts have this heightened, awareness of children and vice versa, because of their open-mindedness, and they're not so jaded yet, and they maybe their beliefs are more fluid and open as a child, because you're more likely to believe in the fantastical. And so that would explain it, like, why ghosts would target children. I don't know. I think my inability to make up my mind on this subject, or just the fact that I don't have any conclusive opinion about it, I went into this open-minded, like, I enjoy stuff like this because it kind of maybe addresses or just explores and navigates why ghosts would come back. And although it might seem like this danger, they were hurting him, like the marks on his body, like I was saying, it was relevant to The Conjuring before she became possessed, but it was the spirits latching on to the mom. And so it's maybe, it's suggesting this is less something to be afraid of. Not all ghosts are bad. I guess that also is the connotation that you learn as a kid, this kind of inherent fear of ghosts and whatnot, and you just assume that they are there because they want something bad from you, or they're trying to hurt you, or they're a threat, when in actuality, why do we have that? Why do we have that association and just assume all ghosts are bad? So yes, while it's Malcolm here saying he had one more patient to help, that was a closure for him. It was really Cole, I believe, actually, who is helping him to see, the clarity and to let go, like free his wife in a sense. Like, she's clearly been living in agony and misery and can't let go. Granted, it had only been like a year. Like, fair, girl, take your time, cope. She literally witnessed her husband's murder and a former patient of his blow his head off in their bathroom and didn't sell the house. Girl, you're still living in the same house? I would, that's another story. But, his presence, in a way, it was unbeknownst to him. As Cole was saying, ghosts only see what they want. They have this kind of tunnel vision, this narrow vision of the world, and don't even necessarily maybe even know that they are deceased. And obviously that was all just kind of very literally, metaphorically describing Malcolm's situation. But yeah, he couldn't necessarily see maybe that he was tormenting his wife, his presence still being there. Liked that element, though, as he's kind of giving her his final goodbye and like freeing her from his ghostly presence. He hadn't let go, so how on earth is she supposed to, That's just, I've never had experiences like that, so I wouldn't know. But like, maybe we do have these unknown experiences and we just don't realize it. Maybe our loved ones do try to communicate with us in ways. I do believe that we can have, maybe, I'm getting choked up, y'all. I do believe that our loved ones can maybe like communicate with us in ways that just are unbeknownst to us, that we might not necessarily pick up on. Like I was saying, like every time you get a chill, what is the explanation for that? I'm sure there actually is a scientific explanation for how you get chills. That is interesting that this turned out to be, I was scared that this was going to turn and take a more insidious route, because you just feel so awful for this poor kid who's clearly going through it and has nobody to confide in other than, now we've learned, his dead therapist. But he has nobody that he can, openly communicate this with. And you can sense, the relationship he has with his mother in the beginning of all of this, straight up asking her point blank, like, are you thinking bad thoughts about me? Like, he knows that he's already kind of like treading water when it comes to these problems and these issues that he's had, that his mom is just desperately trying to remedy, but literally has how could she, nothing at her disposal that she can help him with, because he's literally seeing ghosts. He's seeing deceased people. So but you feel so god awful for him, and you assume when you see the visible bruising and, the marks on his body, like, that is threatening. So you assume that it's going to be this kind of malicious, that something is haunting him. And it's also kind of, paired with this absence of his father that they keep lingering on in the beginning of this, and who he seemingly abandoned them and went off with some random person and left their family and whatnot. So there's already that kind of vulnerability and that void there. And so his family, like he and his mother, they are just struggling in general, and so he has this that he has to just bottle up and try to conceal to the best of his ability, but he's viewing it as a bad thing. That's how it's perceived. And so I thought it was gonna get worse than it did in terms of the effect that it has on him. All signs were leading to it was going down a treacherous path that didn't necessarily have any sort of solution for him. I just felt so bad for him this whole freaking time. But that is an interesting larger theme from this, to to take. It's, you know, the lesson that he learned that Malcolm was able to show him. It's not necessarily that they want to harm you, but they need something from you and you can help them in some way. It became this kind of like superpower for him, you know, the sixth sense that he had. He was able to use it for good. You know, it's seemingly breaking him down in the beginning of this, but once he kind of had a greater understanding, it almost was kind of presented as this gift. It was very wholesome. I was not expecting the ending to be as wholesome as it kind of was in terms of, you know, Cole and his discovery and being able to share that with his mom, but the kind of almost scarier, not scary in a way, but the deeper kind of question there of, do you know you're dead when you're dead? You know, Malcolm's whole situation, and not knowing that in the process, you know, unbeknownst to him, he's haunting his wife. Like, I do believe, yes, that had negative connotation to it, because you could see that she's still kind of racked by it and, you know, is slowly trying to move on, but is still falling asleep to their wedding video every single night, even though she's, you know, trying to see this other man, maybe. But we can see, you know, the last time that he left her apartment, the new dude, he didn't look too pleased as Malcolm was trying to chase him down the street. We know now that there was no way he would have ever been able to get his attention because he's not real. But, you know, as Malcolm's chasing her suitor down the road, as he's fleeing in his car, it seems like he's been rejected yet again. So it's clear that she was having difficulties moving on as well. And how are you going to be able to do that if, you know, the ghost of your loved one still, you know, kind of is lingering there? The presence there is preventing you from doing that. I don't think obviously he wasn't doing it intentionally, but just that's a crazy concept. It's like, yeah, how does that happen? I don't know. Like, if you when you died, you know you're not dead, you know? Like, this just broached a lot of very interesting questions, and I'm glad this was not like too scary. It just explored those kind of deeper, just the mystery of it all and the confusing ways of the world that, like I said, we don't necessarily have answers to, and everybody has their own belief, whether you believe in ghosts or not, or paranormal activity. Like I was saying, I think I previously used to think that it was just black and white, like yes or no, but the older I've gotten, the more, I don't know, just kind of gray area there is there, I guess, when it comes to, you know what, why not? It could be. It could. There was something, you know, comforting about this in a way. Like, it addressed trope that all ghosts maybe mean you harm, but instead provided an alternative. I just wanted to hold out until the very end, until I set a full wager on the assumption that Malcolm was actually not real this entire time, but it was kind of just starting to irritate me. He had no other scenes of dialogue with anybody other than the kid. Nobody else is acknowledging his presence, but the way they filmed it, you know what, that was pretty clever, because there's that brief moments of eye contact that, you know, his wife has with him when she's at the restaurant table, clearly there dining by herself on their anniversary, like it was believable enough to a certain extent. But then after a bit, I was like, I need to just see him have one conversation with somebody who is not poor Cole, who we've just learned has the ability to commune with ghosts. But I still didn't know what to believe, because we didn't see his wound. It was in his back the whole time. Oh my god. Well, I can finally say that I have watched this one, y'all. Took me dang long enough, and this had a much happier ending than I thought it was going to. So, grateful for that. Thank God for that. Woo. Well, thank you guys so very much for joining me for this as I check off yet another cultural icon off of my list of films that I probably should have already seen by now, but for some reason just haven't. Happy Reactober once again, and I will see you guys in the next one, which I have a feeling is probably not going to be as wholesome as this. I wouldn't even classify this as wholesome, but compared to all the shiz we've been watching, this was a break. This might be the only kind of pumping the brakes here for a little bit. And thank gosh this wasn't more harrowing than it was, because taking place in Philadelphia. If this had taken a darker turn or something like that, I would have been a little bit freaked out. So, you know, close to home, but thankfully nothing too crazy. Hope you guys have been doing so well as always. Thank you so much for all of your support on these Reactober ventures so far. There's still so much in store. I'm just grateful to have you guys along with me as my sidekicks in this endeavor. So stay tuned, and I will see you guys again very, very soon. Bye, guys.